Guys, and welcome back to Elspeth Beauty. Today we're going to be going over the Vice lipstick palette from Urban Decay, and this one is in Blackmail. So Urban Decay came out with two lipstick palettes. One is exclusive to Ulta and the other is exclusive to Sephora. This is the Blackmail palette and it is from Ulta. Ulta has it for $35. I think that's the same as what the one at Sephora has. There is a slight difference between the two palettes. They share, I think, 3 or 4 colors. I know Big Bang is one of the colors that they both share. And then there are some other colors in the Sephora palette. I know there's a green one, and that's about the only one that sticks out in my mind that made it drastically different. I've used this a few times. You'll see that I have definitely taken some gouges of lipstick out of this. In general, the shades are really nice. They may not be all flattering to me with the cool undertone. I think somebody who has a warmer undertone, and definitely people who have the neutral tone skin, they will work really well with this palette. There's only a few colors in here that I think would work specifically well on cool toned individuals. If you're one of those, you know, I think most of the population is warm toned and neutral toned, then this lipstick palette will work great for you. If you're cool toned, you're gonna have to be willing to step outside your comfort zone in order to get the most use out of this palette. But one great thing about this is it comes with 12 shades and you can mix them together. So you can put on a warmer tone shade, and then there are some other more sheer colors in the palette that you can kind of put over it as a way to tone it down, you know, tone down some of the warmth, mix it together. I think they also advertise doing a ombre look on your lips. I think so. Yeah, you could try that out. It's very similar to some of the different looks that the L'Oreal lip palette was, you know, showing that people could do. Except these shades, some of them will go together and some of them won't. I don't know. But without further ado, here is the palette. So you've got the Lipstick Is My Vice. And then if you open it up, which is not easy to do. That's my biggest complaint with this, is that the packaging is kind of this cheap, shiny plastic thing. And then it's extremely difficult to open right here. Like, it looks like there should be like a press button or something, but you just have like this little lip that you're supposed to be able to kind of jam your fingers into and open. Again, not my favorite packaging when it comes to this lid, but it has a nice mirror in it right here. But this surface right here works really well as a mirror. The entire lid is kind of a reflective surface that works well as a mirror. Okay, and then on the inside, you can see you've got this little flap here that says Lipstick Is My Vice. And then you can open it up and you get all the 12 shades. And you also get a little lip brush. The lip brush is actually kind of cool. I think they did a pretty good job giving a usable lip brush in this palette. Some of the eyeshadow brushes that have been in the Urban Decay palettes are, I don't know, okay. But of course, most people who do a lot of different eye looks probably have better brushes than what the Urban Decay is gonna have. This lip brush I think is comparable to some other lip brushes you might have in your collection, except it's super cute. All right, so here is the lip brush. It comes in this retractable case, so you pull it and you get this nice little lip brush in there. And then when you're done, and then close it up, and there you go. So this is a nice addition. It works well with the palette. If you're not able to clean your brush off, because let's say you take the palette with you to work and you touch it up throughout the day, you don't have to clean this up because it goes back into this tube, and it doesn't seem to really make a mess or anything. So you could just take a tissue, wipe off some of the excess gunk, close it up, and then go about your day. And when you get home, If you're so inclined, you can wash off the rest of it. I usually just use a makeup wipe on it, unless I'm like really cleaning my brushes, which I only do, you know, once a week, if I'm lucky. That's my big secret. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna show you some close-ups of the colors and some swatches. All right, guys, so here is the Urban Decay Vice Lipstick Palette in Blackmail. You get a nice reflective lid so you get to see everything, including my lame video setup. Let me open it up. And you get Lipstick is My Vice. Nice little cover sheet. And then you get all of these glorious colors. As you can see, I have used these colors several times because there's big divots in them where I have used them. The colors that we have are Sheer Shame, which is a sheer berry color, Firebird, which is a cream in deep fuchsia, Big Bang, which is a metallic bright pink sparkle, Disobedient, which is a cream medium pink, Easy, which is a cream in bright red orange, 714, which is mega matte bright red, Vanished, which is sheer and a pale neutral nude, 1993, which is a comfort matte in medium brown, Ex-Girlfriend, which is a sheer shimmer in nude rose with pink shimmer, Amulet, which is a metallic brick rose, Conspiracy, which is a metallic plum bronze shimmer, and last but not least is Blackmail, which is a comfort matte in deep berry wine. Okay, so now I'm going to do test swatches of each of the colors in this palette. The first color up is Sheer Shame. Next is Firebird. That is one of my favorite colors. This is Big Bang, which is also one of my favorite colors. You can tell the first couple on each row are just my favorites. They work perfectly with me. This is Disobedient. Again, perfect color for me. It's a little warm, but it's still doable. Easy, which even though it has a bit of an orange to it, I think it still works okay with my skin color. This is 714. That one is a little bit difficult to work with for me because it does appear a lot warmer. This is Vanished, and this is a perfect shade of nude for me. So I love it. This is 1993. This one's a little bit warm, but again, it's still workable. Ex-Girlfriend. It's a nice sheer color. I actually like sheer colors because they're buildable. You can also easily mix them. So you can put this on top of one of these shades or even one of these, and it would make a nice double layer of color. This is Amulet. This is Conspiracy, which is a great color. It's just, I don't know. That one's gonna be hard for me to wear. It's very dark. I'm not a fan of dark colors on myself, but still, that's a beautiful color. And then last but not least is Blackmail. So this is a lovely shade. Like I said, it's a deep berry wine, and it's very pretty. It's just a little dark for my tastes. But that's what's really great about this palette is you get all of these different shades and finishes, and you can mix and match them. You can, you know, layer these different colors together. You can just try this out a few times, let your friend use it. I mean, you know, it's just got a lot of versatility to it. All right, now that you've seen the swatches, I am going to put one of the colors on because I've noticed this swatches really well. And then when I put it on my lips, it can be a little bit of a hit or a miss. I'm not sure if the misses have been because I've had some other products on my lips that it kind of reacts with. I don't know. I'm not sure what the issue is, but other times that I've used it, I put it on and it kind of feels patchy. Like, it's just not, the color's just not covering everything. So today I'm gonna go for the most extreme color in the palette, the one that I would never normally wear. I would never purchase this on my own, but that's one of the great things about this palette. It really forces you to go outside your comfort zone if you want to use all of the colors. So I'm gonna be doing Blackmail, which if you remember from the swatches, it is a comfort matte color in deep berry wine. So I'm gonna put that on and we'll see how it looks. I'm a little bit nervous. Okay, so I'm doing a really bad job with this color. I'm definitely outside some of the lines. I mean, I'm gonna try to smooth it out a little bit better, but this is a good example of where I don't normally like to put on a ton of lip product, but because I've done that, I think I'm getting it all patchy. So I'll get a little bit closer. From here, you can see that it is, I don't know, it's just looking a little like dark here, and then it's like pale over here. Ugh. I don't know. I'm gonna try putting on more and seeing what happens. So this, I could have definitely benefited from some lip liner, but you know, I don't really have any lip liner in this color. I don't really have any advice. If you don't have lip liner in this color, maybe use a firmer angled brush, something similar to what you would use for your eyeliner. Kind of use that as a lip liner tool. I don't know, what would you do? It's just not, this is not working out for me. All right, time to do the top side. So apparently I'm having a lot of trouble today. Must be because I'm tired, but I've totally just colored outside the lines and done a really bad job. Really bad. This Comfort Matte, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's better than these super, you know, drying mattes that people have. But it's still kind of dry. And I didn't put on any lip moisturizers or anything ahead of time. So this was dry lips with no products. Just put on the lipstick. You know, again, this color, not really my thing. I hope you can kind of see what I'm talking about, where it'll be dark. It'll be like nice and dark in some places, and then it's like really thin in others. So it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of patchy with me, but the swatches came out really great. So I don't know if I'm doing something wrong with it or what the issue is, but just so you know. Now I have used some of the other colors, like Sheer Shame goes on really well, Firebird goes on really well, Big Bang, Disobedient, and Vanished. Those are the ones that I have used the most often, and those go on pretty well, but they're more sheer shades. They're more shades that complement my natural lip color, so kind of like going outside the lines or putting it on too thick or too thin, it doesn't make that big of a deal. When I'm wearing something super dark like this, it just shows everything. Every little like, oops, I went a little bit outside the line. You can't clean it off. And this is why I don't like dark lipsticks. But they're in right now, so let me know what you think. Other than my terrible lipstick applying skills. Not sure quite what happened today. Yeah, I must just be really tired. All right, well, let me know what you think about the lip palettes. Let me know if you purchased this one or if you got the one at Sephora. If you have both, is there one that you prefer over the other? What's your favorite shade? All that jazz, just let me know. If you like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. And if you really like this video, hit the subscribe button. I've got a whole bunch of Urban Decay videos coming out this week, so strongly recommend you subscribe, and then you will make sure you don't miss it. Yeah. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Elspeth Beauty. I cursed myself last week by making the statement that I post 5 times a week, and I haven't been doing that. So next time I just won't make any promises about how often I post anything. Yeah, I'm busy. I got a lot of stuff going on in my life, you know? All right, until next time.